Oh my god. Can you hear me now? I thought I hit the go live button. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Well, hello everybody. I'm an angry mushroom and also I messed up the recording process because I didn't hit the go live button. Uh today hello. Today I'm going to the box is now down that way somewhere. Oh yeah, you can see it. There's the box. There's the box down there. But today I'm going to be going through a box of about 1,200 cards. Can you see everything now? I'm pretty sure I hit the go. Now it's live, right? No. Is it live? So it's live. It's live now. Is it actually live? I'm assuming it's live. Okay. It is now. Can you still not see it? Okay. Okay. I forgot about the latency. Okay. Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be well, the box is down there now, but I opened the box up. This is about 1,200 cards that I ordered off eBay. It's mostly cards from 2020 to 2024, but I know there's also some from between 2012 and 2019. And we're going to just sort through it to see what we got. There was also some dice. This is from the Battle Styles set. You can tell from the little set symbol up here. There was this jumbo card. And this sticker sheet for Arceus. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the 25 good cards that came with it as well. I'm going to save this for last. There's also this batch of cards, which seems to be like really older ones based on the set symbol down there, which is like either from the second set or the third set. First, we're going to go through the rest of these. These should be mostly the Sword and Shield ones. There was, unfortunately, during the transit process, it seems some of them opened, so I guess we'll do the ones that have already opened. So, let's see. Let me see if I can zoom it in a little. Okay, never mind. I can't. Oh, wait. Let's see. There we go. Like that. All right, that should make it easy to see. So, starting up, a Courtfish from Brilliant Stars. This one's upside down. This one's a Victory Bell from Battle Styles. This is neat. A lot of I've seen the ones from newer sets, like Brilliant Stars, Astral Radiance, Lost Origin. But a lot of these I haven't seen, like this Victory Bell. This is an older looking card. Oh no, this one is from Generations, which is XY set. Oh, can you see that? A little hard to see. There we go. a Slowbro Spirit Link. These were used during the X and Y era to help Mega Evolve your Pokemon without losing your turn. There's a Corphish from Battle Styles. A lot of these I don't have too, like Battle Styles. Here's Hatina from Chilling Reign. I don't have much Chilling Reign either. This is Brilliant Stars. Next few seem to be Brilliant Stars, actually. Truby. Sock. There's a pot lid. A pot helmet, I mean. Funny card. This is a lot of Brilliant Stars. Here's a Clay Doll from Brilliant Stars. These should mostly be commons, uncommons, and non-holographic rares. Here's a cool Cacturn. This is pretty handy. I was considering doing collecting every single Cacturn. Let's see. Oh, here's a Turtwig. This one's also probably from Brilliant Stars. A Morgrim, another Brilliant Stars. I didn't collect too much of Brilliant Stars when they were still making that one, so this is pretty neat. Here's a Poniard. I collect Bisharp. Ooh, this one looks a little older. This is from Darkness Ablaze, one of the first Sword Shield sets. We can probably sort them later. This is a Chilling Reign one, I think. Cast Form. Blipbug, another Battle Styles one. Cynthia's Ambition, another Brilliant Stars. A lot of Brilliant Stars in this pile. Shroomish. I've been gradually working on collecting a full set of Shroomish cards. Unfortunately, I already have that one though. Another Execute from Brilliant Stars. Farfetch'd from Brilliant Stars. That one's a Tomokazu Kamaya one. Here's a trainer card. I don't know how to pronounce her name. I think it's Acerola. Acerola. I don't know. Ooh, these are all flipped around. Ooh, these two got a little beat up. Look. Which is a little unfortunate. It has a little bent down here. Yeah, where's the other one? There was another one. Where'd it go? It's gone. Oh, here it is. Other one that got a little beat up. Is this all dark? Which pile was I looking at? Was it this whole thing? Okay. This is going to be hard to keep organized. Let me set some of this off to the side. Okay. Here's our Brilliant Stars pile. Okay, this is going to be our Battle Styles. There's our Chilling Reign. This is our Generations. And here's our Darkness Ablaze. Teddiursa. A Hippopotas. Funny Hippopotas. Ooh, this is a... Look at this gullet. Look at that little star thing up there. The space distortion. That's cool. Cute Skitty. Another Darkness Ablaze. Let's get that in the right pile. Look at this. Look at the shading on this dino. Relicanth. Volcarona. This one has a move called Cauterize, which is really funny, I think. A Bird Keeper. Behold. This one keeps birds. Solrock. Solrock cards all look the same, I think. Or at least they look very similar. The Snorant. Looks like... Oh, wait. Actually, that one was Brilliant Stars. That should go there. Here, let me see if I can get it. Here's another Brilliant Stars Baltoy. Oh, hey, this one's from Fusion Strike. That's a good joke. Cauterize means when someone's wounded, you can use fire to help seal up the wound. That's cauterizing the wound. Here's a clef key. Uh, Pan Sage from Fusion Strike. A Nuzleaf from Vivid Voltage. Search Sister Bath. A bath. Look at that. All basic Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's, take 20 less damage from attacks from the opponent's Pokemon. Actually, that seems pretty alright. That sounds like something that you'd use to help prolong the game. Look at this Duskull. The background on this one, that one's neat. It's another Vivid Voltage. I definitely don't have very many Vivid Voltage ones. Voltorb. Weedle. This is a good Weedle. Weedle has a surprisingly good roster of cards. Another Brilliant Stars Shroomish. Brilliant Stars Starly. Brilliant Stars Sigilif. Sigilif is a funny Pokemon. Hold on. Itchy throat. Look at this Weasel Futzel also has a pretty good background. Some good old cleansing gloves. An Axew, really cute Axew. Nickit. Just a Nickit. I feel like Nickit was one of the ones that they put in like every other Sword and Shield set. A really cute Bound Suite. This is a Yukamori one. Yukamori always does her arts in clay. Another one by Tomokazu Kamaya. This is Bunnelby. It's hard to position it because the camera's not pointing exactly where I think it is. A big parasol. It's an umbrella card. It's another pot helmet. Executor. Brilliant Stars. A Melton. Actually, is a really awesome, cute Pokemon. Is Axew a baby Pokemon? I don't think it's considered a baby Pokemon. This one's a factory. A couple. Oh, hold on. My headphones are hooked on something. Here's a trainer card from darn it, from Astral Radiance. I'm pretty sure I have like nearly every card from Astral Radiance. Pretty sure the only like ones from the main set I'm missing are a couple of the V's and a couple of the holo rares. Curlia. Oh, look at this one. Oh, whoops. Yeah, cause isn't Larvitar considered a baby Pokemon? Can't you check on the card to see if it is? If it's a baby Pokemon? I don't think so. Cause actually yes, technically, cause when baby Pokemon were first introduced, they would have it would say if it was a baby Pokemon, but they're like so rarely ever actually included in any of the sets that it's oh, you mean baby is in first stage? Because baby Pokemon is an actual class of Pokemon that only applies to very specific Pokemon. Like Togepi. Or what's another one? None of the pseudos are okay, that makes sense. Isn't it weird that the Axew isn't part of the pseudo Pokemon line? It's an Astral Radiance card, another Astral Radiance one. Are these all Astral Radiance? Oh no, this one's Brilliant Stars. Cleffa, that's one, yeah. I think here's Grotle. Riolu. Oh yeah, I always forget that Riolu is a baby Pokemon because Lucario doesn't seem like one that they would have given a baby form to. Golurk. I guess Gen 4 was when they were like putting a lot of baby Pokemon for some reason. That's supposed to go over here. Impidimp. Pichu. Pichu's also. I guess it's because they wanted to include Pikachu for the Generation 2 baby gimmick. Jinx. What's the other one? Tyrogue is a baby Pokemon. Milcery, Brilliant Stars. Oh, look, here's another Fusion Strike one. Morgrim. Yeah, Lucario is basically just like a rough teenager. A Gabite. Oh, whoops. Yeah, Riol is a baby Pokemon. It's probably one of the baby Pokemon that gets included the most in like the TCG sets. Because really, they don't really include them. Hey, Sebastian, look. Berry. Milcery. Starly. Oh, look. Speak of the devil. Riolu. Another Staryu? No, we just saw Starly. This is a Yukimori one as well. Another Impidimp. And Pachirisu. You know Pachirisu won a Pokemon championship? Arnie's Pride. A lot more from Brilliant Stars. Which is probably one of the less interesting ones. Chimchar. Good old Chimchar. Brilliant Stars. A Sock. No, Lucario isn't a pseudo legendary. Pseudo legendaries are almost exclusively dragon Pokemon. In order, I believe it is Tyranitar, a Dragonite, Tyranitar, Metagross. Oh, what's the other one? Metagross. There's two in Gen 3, and I can't remember what the other one is. There's a Cherubi. Salamence. Salamence, that's the one. Then there's Garchomp. Hydreigon. Surprisingly not Haxorus, even though it's like Hydreigon's rival. Then there's what did Gen 6 had Gudra. Gen 7 had that dragon with the symbol scales. I forget what it's called. It's like Jangmo or Como or something like that. Then there's Dragapult and Excalibur. That's the last one that's been released. That's a legendary, pseudo legendary. Being a dragon Pokemon isn't a requirement since Metagross is not a dragon Pokemon. The main requirement is that the Pokemon has to have the base stats equal exactly 600, I believe. Or more than 600, I forget. A lot of Brilliant Stars here. Behold. The Probopass. Friends in Galar. Another Morgrim. Ooh, here's an interesting one. Shiinotic. Shiinotic's always, I feel like, has always been like a weird one. This is from Darkness Ablaze. Where's that pile? Chairman Rose. Exactly 600. I thought so. Look at this Klinklang. I don't think I had this Klinklang, actually. Some Burmy. Another Riolu. Magmar. Impidimp. Oh, and the fact Pachirisu won the championship. Yeah, it is really funny. Like the most random Pokemon in existence to ever win a championship. Another sock. How many socks has that been already? Is that number 3 or number 4? Ruby again. Another Acerola. Ooh, look. An Haxorus. I definitely didn't have that Haxorus. Staryu. Magmar. Whoop. Another one of the Magmars. Oh, here's the throw to match the socks. Pelucha. Weasel. Another Impidimp. I think this is mostly ones that we've seen already. Gullet. Cast form. We haven't seen this cast form yet. We saw the rainy weather one, but that's the normal version. Chimchar. Baltoy. Oh, here's a Flygon. I feel like if they buffed Flygon, it could have been a pseudo legendary. I don't know why they haven't put more than one since Gen 3. It's kind of weird. Gloria. Here's a Starmie. Here is a Turtwig. Here's a Gibble. Chimecho. I don't think there's many Chimecho cards. Actually, you know what? There's a few Chimecho cards. There's not many Chingling cards, which I'm pretty sure Chimecho evolves into. Here, look. This Bidoof has Berry in the background. Clang. Now what we're missing from this stack is a Kling. Here is another Berry. Rodel. A Nose Pass. Oh, hey, look. Torrent. There's the Clink. Oh, this pile got messy. Goodness. A lot of brilliant stars. And there's yet more. Another Probopass. You try to get it in a good position. Another Sigilif. Another Pot Helmet. This one's upside down. Purloin. Brilliant Stars. This one's upside down again. Another one from Brilliant Stars. Berry. Look at this Duskull. This one's also a pretty cool Duskull. Another Acerola. Here's a Shinx from Battle Styles. Here's another Friends in Galar. Zooms it down. Sneasel. Look at this one. Tower of Waters. It's a building. It's not even a stadium. Oh, wait, yes, it is a stadium. The retreat cost of each Rapid Strike Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's, is 2 colorless energy less. It actually seems kind of good, especially if your opponent's not using any Rapid Styles. Look at this Crawdont. This one's another handy one to have. Darn it, I should have been making a stacks of the ones that I wanted to set aside. Because I was hoping to get a couple ones for Pokemon I want to make master sets for. An Indeedee. And Crawdont was one that I was looking at. Look at this Yamper. Isn't that cute? It has a Pokeball in its mouth. This is Battle Styles. Where is it? Chest plate. Just a chest plate. A Galarian chest plate. Because there's so many other chest plates in the TCG that you have to distinguish them. Delibird. I'm not a fan of Delibird. I don't know why. It's just not like it's not one I've ever really liked. Delibird feels like a Pokemon. It looks like a mascot for some evolutions. Pokemon should get an evolution. Yeah, they should. I think they gradually give some, like in Scarlet and Violet, they gave Dunsparce and Girafarig evolutions, and they haven't had any, and they've been evolutionless since Generation 2. Anyways, look at this this Dedenne. It's really cute. Whooper. That one goes in the special pile. This is the special pile over here. Yanma. Another Yukimori one. This is a Talo. Look at this really cute Rockruff. Vivid Voltage. Here's a Charmeleon. Looks like these are mostly Vivid Voltage. Swellow for that Talo. Look at this Mimikyu. It's a really cool Mimikyu. If Mimikyu didn't have like such really expensive cards, that would be one that I would want to master set. Here, look, here's a Dunsparce. This got an evolution in Gen 9. Another, darn it. Here's another Acerola. Oh, things are upside down now. Here is another Claydol. And another Milcery. And another Purloin. It looks like we're back to the Brilliant Stars. There is a lot of Brilliant Stars right here. Here's a Spiritomb. Claydol. I mean, not Claydol, Starly. Claydol was over there. Here's another Riolu. And then here's a Gabite. I'm pretty sure we've seen, what is it called? Gibble and Gabite, but we haven't seen the Garchomp yet. And I don't know if we're gonna, since I forget if Garchomp was a holo in that set. Here's a Fracture, though. We definitely saw Axew and Haxorus, so there's the Fracture for them. Look, another cute Rockruff. This one's playing in the snow. That's a Chilling Rain one. Where's the Chilling Rain pile? Here's a Claydol. Again. Collapsed Stadium. Which reminds me of like the Roman amphitheater. Not the Greek amphitheater. Here's a Vibrava. Another Gullet. A Minccino. Turtwig. Oh, look, a Piplup. That completes out the Gen 4 starters. We saw Chinchar, Turtwig, and Piplup. Here's another Shroomish. Yet another Starly. Staravia for the Starly. A Choice Belt. Another Chimchar. We haven't seen many Piplups, but we've sure seen a lot of Chimchars, I think. Another Cast Form. Another Impidimp. A Shinx. How many unique Shinx have we seen? I know we've seen at least 2 different Shinx. Staravia. Gloria. Another Gabite. Roly-Coly. I like Roly-Coly. I thought, when I first heard of Roly-Coly, I thought it was gonna be like a bug rock type, like it would evolve into like something that would continue playing off the name Roly-Coly, like Roly-Poly. But it just turns into like a Godzilla rock monster. Oh wait, that goes over here, which was kind of a disappointment. Actually, even bigger disappointment, the middle evolution is like a minecart, and then it just turns into like a coal furnace. Another Burmy. Yukamori Staryu. Porygon Z. That one was Tomokazu Kamaya one. Here is a Rapid Strike Scroll of Swirls with one of the most detailed rule boxes I've ever seen, I think. That goes there. And then, to finish off that pile, Trapinch. All right. That's the ones that fell out of their wrappers. Whole lot of Brilliant Stars. Pretty sure I didn't even have a lot of those Brilliant Stars. Some Vivid Voltage. These are the ones I'm chiefly after. These. Because I don't have any of these. Like Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance, I have most of those already. There was a couple that I wanted to grab too for master sets, so I don't have to purchase them later down the line. Where was it? Here. There's the Cacturn. Wasn't there another something else? Yes, there was a no. I set aside the Crottle. You know what? I just thought about what if Corviknight could get a Mega Evolution. Did you know they're bringing back Mega Evolution soon? Also, I just realized a lot of these aren't on frame. Let me get those a little in frame. Corviknight feels like it would be pretty good one for Shiinotic. Corviknight does feel like it would be a pretty good candidate for a new Mega Evolution. Not sure if they would, because they're probably going to use a lot of the Mega Evolutions from whatever they do with Pokemon Legends ZA. Since that's the one that's the game that's reintroducing the Mega Evolution. Okay. Which one of these stacks do we want to go through first? We have one with a Fusion Strike card at the top, one with an Astral Radiance card at the top, another with an Astral Radiance card at the top. Message redacted. Message retracted. One with Silver Tempest up top, one with Vivid Voltage up top, one with Fusion Strike, one with Lost Origin, another with Brilliant Stars again, another with Brilliant Stars, one with a Shining Fates one, interestingly, and then one with the super old card, and then one with this one from Primal Clash, which is an X1Y era card. So I'm pretty sure these ones are going to be a little older. So that's also one I'd like to save for last. Let's just do this one. I don't know what's in this one. I hope it's not all just Silver Tempest. There's a few. There was 1,200 cards. 1,200 cards is a lot of cards. So, this is Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest Krogunk. Silver Tempest Solosis. If you look closely, this actually has a Snom in the background there. A Zubat from Silver Tempest. I think this is all Silver Tempest here. Algium. Fungus from Silver Tempest. That's one I'm setting aside. Spinarak from Silver Tempest. Sigilif. A Golbat. A Meowstic. That's a pretty neat one. Another Spinarak. A Beldum. This has always been a cool Beldum. I have a couple copies of this one. It's a so card. I like that artist. Emergency Jelly. Goodness, it's hard to see. Here, let me fix the lighting a little. That does not fix it. Doing this help? It barely does anything. Oh wait. That help? Hard to tell. Lighting is off still. Actually, I don't think that does help. Here's emergency jelly. Oh, look. This isn't Silver Tempest anymore. This is Lost Origin. Another Spinnerack. How many Spinneracks is that? 2 different Spinneracks right here. I messed up the piles. Well, there's a Lost Origin Spinnerack. Fantina. Fanpy. Another Entity. This is a different one, though. Oh, whoops. I accidentally put a Lost Origin cards in the Silver Tempest pile. Okay. Here's more Brilliant Stars. Good God, how many Brilliant Star stuff was there? Pachirisu, Fire, Kindler, Karen's Care. Karen? Quilava, this is an Astral Radiance one. Another Chimecho. Feebas. Feebas is a funny Pokemon. It's like a new Magikarp. Fennekin. Choi. Clefairy. It's a Lost Origin card. A Toolbox. Oh, look at this Gloom. I don't think I had this Gloom. Gastrodon. Machoke. I have like 5 copies of this Machoke, I think. Fennekin. It's a Silver Tempest one. A Feebas. Chimecho again. Oh, look at this. A Fletchling. Another Meowstic. Gym Trainer. Curlia. It's the second Curlia we've seen, I think. Nickit. Torcat. Oh, really cool Dratini. This is by my favorite artist. Feebas. Fanpy. A Litten. Oh, whoops. This is also by my favorite artist. Another Claydol. That's a different one than what we've seen. Those were all Silver Tempest. Here's another Brilliant Stars. Another Brilliant Stars. Execute. I think we've seen this. Oh, we haven't seen this Grimer, though. There's a Motham. Water Energy. Another Ace-Rolla's Premonition. A Pot Helmet. Executor. Ooh, Slurpuff. This is a cute Slurpuff. This is by Mizue. I don't think I remember reading that artist on any other card. Lance. Growlithe. Another Clink. Whalmer. Another Teeny. Another Feebas, and then a Melodic behind it. Darn it. Ooh, look at Aegislash. This is for Battle Styles. Where do you put the Battle Styles pile? Misty's Cerulean City Gym. Oh. This is a Sun and Moon card. I think this is from Hidden Fates. I'm fairly certain. I have no idea. I'm not familiar with the Sun and Moon set symbols very much. Put that right there. I'll just put all the X and Y Sun and Moon card, maybe the black and white ones there. Oh, look, this is more Sun and Moon. Okay, I've never seen these. All right, Magmar. This is pretty cool. Really good lighting. Charmeleon. And back to the Lost Origin stuff. Litwick. That's a Yukimori card. Rhyhorn. Probably set aside all the Yukimori ones. I want to make an artist collection for all of her cards. Another one of my favorite artists for this. Gossifleur. Oh, this is an Evolving Skies one. That's neat. Can't get much Evolving Skies. Overquill. Here's one where I have like a dozen copies of. Kamado and a lot more Astral Radiance. Jubilife. Oh, hey, this is a Generations one. Generation, if you don't know, during the X and Y era, around Pokemon's 15th anniversary, I think it was the 15th anniversary. It might have been, no, it was the 20th anniversary. During the 20th anniversary, they released a set that mimicked the art style of the first one, the first set that they did, first couple sets, the first, like the early era of Pokemon. Hoot Hoot, Braviary. Oh, look, an Oshawott. That's my brother's favorite Pokemon. Zubat. Gligar. Venonat. Baneri. Clefairy. A lot of... This one just generally had a lot of Silver Tempest in Lost Origin. Stonejourner. Where I see Stonejourner like in every other Pokemon set. Like every other Sword Shield set for Soda Girl. Baltoy. Ooh, look, another Generations one. This is a Farfetch'd. Sunkern for Silver Tempest. Clink. Patilil. Lydon. A Fione. I don't think I had this one. Oh, that's the last of that pile. Okay, this one had a lot of Silver Tempest. Not too many other sets. The ones that have been featured a lot have been featured a lot. It's not been a very even distribution. Let's do this one with the Fusion Strike card at the top. It's a fairly thick stack too. Oh goodness. Oh god, it's stuck in there. Oh, hold on. There we go. I'm gonna have to split this one up a little. Here is an Arrokuda from Fusion Strike. Ooh, Lombre from from Evolving Skies. I definitely don't have like anything from Evolving Skies. From Brilliant Stars. More, I think I'm gonna start skipping over the Brilliant Stars stuff just because I'm pretty sure we've seen most of it. Okay, we've already gotten those. Here's a Cubchoo. I don't think we've seen the Cubchoo today. There it is. Farfetch'd, Duskull, Grimer, Groodle, another berry. Behold, a third berry. Another Clang. Oh, hold on, there's an error. Oh, it's rough service. Oops. Oh. Not much I can do about that, unfortunately. Farfetch'd. Where were we? Dedenne? Have we seen this Dedenne today? I don't think we have. Ooh, a Kingler. This is from Sword Shield base set. Oh, I'm setting this one aside. A Cutie Fly from Evolving Skies. Some more Brilliant Stars. Another Evolving Skies. Let's see. What are you? A Litleo. 4 if you count the one in the background. Yep, 4 if you count the one in the background. A Temple Evolving Skies. Hippopotas again. Second Hippopotas today. Second unique Hippopotas today. There's another Cubchoo. Okay, let's quickly separate out all the Brilliant Stars. Let's just... Oh, actually, a lot of these we haven't seen. Never mind. Well, here's another scroll with a long name, a long rule. Prinplup. Monferno. I don't think we've seen this one either. A Beartic. Here's another one from Sword Shield base. Dynamo. I'm gonna need to get a new binder just for for all this older Sword and Shield stuff. Maractus. Maractus is a neat Pokemon. I don't see many people talk about Maractus. Here's a Masharna. Ooh. This is Here's this Hitmonchan is from Unbreaking Bonds. That is a Sun and Moon one I recognize. This is from Sun and Moon base set. So here's a Fusion Strike Geodude. Here is a Sizzlipede. That's one of the ones you like, right, Sebastian? Macargo. Charjabug. I like Charjabug. Here's a Judge. He judges. Very generic looking guy. Here's an Astral Radiance Bisharp. Oh, whoops. A Quillfish. Here's a Bronzong. And a Glameow. Kirlia. A lot of these are from Astral Radiance. Which is the set that I probably collected the most for, other than, what is it called? Like Crown Zenith, I think. Here's a Snom. This is a really cute Snom. I wish I had known that it would be here earlier, because I went and ordered like literally every Snom card in existence. Here is a Dreepy. There's one of the ones that we were talking about earlier that evolves into what is it called? Dragapult, one of the pseudo legendaries. Eevee from Evolving Skies. Here is a Cyndaquil from Lost Thunder. That's a Sun and Moon set. Wormadam. That's another Brilliant Stars. Masharna, another Fusion Strike one. Collected a little bit of Fusion Strike, but not too much. Here's Heatmore. Another Fusion Strike. Quite a bit of Fusion Strike here. Here's a Cook. Here's a Grand Bull. Here's a Meowth from Fusion Strike. Here is a... Oh, look at this Marill. This Marill's cute. Here's a Helioptile Sunbathing. That's an interesting one. More Fusion Strike. A Wooloo. I have a few Fusion Strike cards, but definitely not like that many. I think I've only opened like 9 booster packs of Fusion Strike. If that, like probably less. Tripinch. Oh wait, that's Brilliant Stars. Back to the Brilliant Star stuff. Hold on, I have to do the pile again. Goodness, really filling up with my Brilliant Stars bulk. Shroomish. Gardenia's Vigor. This one I definitely have. Fusion Strike Krogunk. Another Astral Radiance Whiscash. Ooh, hello. That's 8 concurrent viewers. Hello, everybody. It's quite a few viewers. It's Golduck. Here's a Hisuian Electrode. This one's interesting because it doesn't require any energy to use whatsoever. I have no idea if it's considered like a good card competitively, but I know that there's one that came out in Prismatic Evolutions that doesn't have any energy requirements. It's like absolutely decimating the competitive scene right now, I think. So a bit of Astral Radiance. Okay, that's everything out of that one. Let's see. So far we've gotten an absolute ton of Brilliant Stars specifically. There's a Brilliant Stars stack. And we've also got quite a decent bit of Oh hey, actually wait. There's still this pile down here. So I have more from that stack. Snubble. Some more Fusion Strike. Lucha. Chili, Silent, and Crest. 3-in-1. It's combo deal. A cross switcher. Oh, this seems like it has an interesting effect. You must play 2 cross switcher cards at once. This effect works 1 time for 2 cards. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. If you do, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. This seems kind of annoying to use. Behold. Child. Schoolboy. Another Dreepy. A Makuhita. Skarmory. Spongy Gloves. That's always been a funny one. Another Togetic. Ooh, a Toxapex. It's an interesting looking Toxapex. Oh, whoops. There's Astral Radiance Bisharp. Grubbin Fusion Strike. Basculin Fusion Strike. Another Wait and See Turbo for Astral Radiance. Oh, look, a Minun Fusion Strike. Scyther. Scyther is one of my favorites. A really cute Caterpie. I'm setting that one off to the side. Drillbur. Shinx. I think this is like the 3rd unique Shinx we've seen all day. Baneri. Another Basculin. Galarian Zigzagoon. A Mankey. Clauncher. Oh, that's a funny Clauncher. Cute Growlithe. A Chansey. Clamperl. Morpeko. Ooh, a Skarmory. Skarmory's a cool one. I feel like Skarmory's an underrated one for how long it's been out. It's been around since like Gen 2. Shelmet. Oh, look, a Plusle for the Minun. Actually, you can see the Minun right there. Oh, whoops. Pile fell. Bring this a little closer. There's a Primeape for the Mankey. Simipour. Ooh, a Bug Catcher. This is one I know I definitely had. A Dodrio from... Oh, I don't even know which set this is from, actually. Definitely Sun and Moon, though. Maybe. Might be X and Y. Actually, I have no clue. Another Skarmory. This is from Sun and Moon base set, though. That one I do know. And a Drampa. This is from Sword and Shield base set. Where have I been putting Sword and Shield base at? Uh-oh. Oh, no. I think I might have put the Sword Shield base set in the Brilliant Stars pile. I'm gonna have to go fish that out later. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's a blunder. Let's see. Have I been putting Sword Shield base set in here? I have not. I'm gonna have to go fish that out of one of the other piles later. That kind of stinks. I'm gonna set the Brilliant Stars stuff off to the side somewhere else. It's gonna be over here on the other side of the room. What Fusion Strike there? Darkness Ablaze. Whoops. Let me sort some of this stuff out. Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, Chilling Rain, Battle Styles. Here's our pile of interesting stuff. I dropped a card. I dropped 2 cards. Yeah, Shinx gets a lot of love, especially in like in late Sword and Shield, I think. I also know that Shinx got like 2 different cards in Crown Zenith. And I have no idea if there's any Crown Zenith anywhere in this pile of stuff. But it could be. Silver Tempest. Isn't all our Fusion Trick stuff? No, wait, this is our pile of interesting things. And then there's our pile of Sun, Moon, X and Y. I think there's a black and white one in there. Astral Radiance will also get set to the side over this way. Trash. And oh yeah, Evolving Skies. Let's get that more in frame. Oh, my headphone cord keeps getting caught in my laptop. Let's go through this one. Definitely a lot of Brilliant Stars. This one is also still Brilliant Star. I'm gonna need to split this deck up. Hold on. Whoops. Okay. We have more Brilliant Stars. Magma Basin. Another Crawdont. This is a Astral Radiance Teddy Ursa. Here is an Armaldo from Silver Tempest. Where's our Silver Tempest pile now? Oh goodness, this is hard. It's hard to show it on camera easily, actually. I have to get fairly close, but I can't because my chair keeps bumping into the table. There's a Poochyena. Put that off like down there. There's a Yanma from Astral Radiance. Drifloon from Astral Radiance. Pseudo Hudo, Combi, and Ursaluna. Cricketune. Unidentified Fossil. A Bronzong. Rowlet. Bronzor. Another Oshawa. Another Hoot Hoot. Oh goodness, this is all Astral Radiance, which I definitely have. I have quite a lot of Astral Radiance cards. Switch cart. Wixie. Oh, this is different. I'm not sure which set this is from, but it is a Sun and Moon set. What's the one that... Not Burning Shadows. Might be Burning Shadows, actually. I have no idea. This could be Burning Shadows. It could be something else, but it is in more Sun and Moon. Cubone from Sun and Moon, another Sun and Moon set, the same one as Shellos. A Feebas, more Sun and Moon. Salandit. Oh, finally, some more Sun and Moon. Pumpkaboo, a Counter Catcher, interesting. Hakamo'o. Diggersby. Ooh, this is interesting. That's an interesting one. And we're back to the Sword and Shield stuff. With this, Poliwag. Lost Origin. Where's our Lost Origin pile? Hold on, I have to relocate the Lost Origin pile. There it is. Look at this funny looking Oddish. This is a really funny looking Oddish, I think. Oh, another Growlithe. A C-Dot Yukimori art. Another Kindler from Brilliant Stars. Another Prinplup. Another Grimer. Another Sneasel. Another Berry Bidoof. Another Electabuzz. Chimecho. Sword Shield. Actually, this is an interesting one. Hold on. Is that the same Whoopers from earlier? It's the same Whoopers from earlier. That's unfortunate. It just goes in the Vivid Voltage pile. Where is that? Oh, but this Mighty N is also from Vivid Voltage, which is neat. Hold on. A Beauty. A Swinub. Gumi. Deerling from Chilling Reign again. Where's our Chilling Reign? Aaron. I think it's funny that there's a Pokemon just called Aaron. Blitzel from from Chilling Reign. Bound Sweet from Chilling Reign. Another one of those weird scrolls. It's all Chilling Reign. An Echoing Horn. Marsh Stomp. Fusion Strike. Where's Fusion Strike? Gosh darn it. There we go. Another Grubbin. A Rotom. Smeargle. This one would have worked really good as a holo. It's such a shame that it's not a holo. Like my favorite non-holo common. A Skater's Park. I think I've seen that one before. Lot Bunny. Another Pot Helmet. We've seen the Pot Helmet like 6 times today. An Ace Roll of 2. And this Shroomish. And this Piplup. Not this Trapinch. I don't think we've seen... we've seen that Trapinch only once before. Turtwig. Is this all just Brilliant Stars? No. This is Silver Tempest. Ooh, look at this Parasect. Ooh, that's a one of interest. I plan on getting all the mushroom Pokemon. This is one of them. Damage Pump. Damage Pump is a fun card. This one can move up to 2 damage counters from one Pokemon to any other Pokemon in any way you want. It's really... I don't know how like good it's considered, but it's really handy. It's also really funny to pump damage away from your Pokemon. Oh wait, that's Lost Origin. Here. Getting a lot of Fusion Strike. Let's get the Brilliant Stars out of here. And Astral Radiance too. Do we have any other... Alright, yes. We still have the rest of the pile right here. And it's just Lost Origin. Hey, look at this Dottler. It's a cute Dottler. What am I doing? Pignite. Ooh, the Metang. I actually don't think I had this Metang. Really cute looking Ghastly. Keep forgetting where I put everything. A Blipbug. A Seal. Rockruff. A Golbat. Ducklet. That's another Yukimori. A lot of Yukimori ones. Nose Pass. Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars. Alright, let's see. That's Brilliant Stars. There's a Mamoswine and a Psyduck from Astral Radiance. A Drifloon from Astral Radiance. Another Klinklang from Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars. A lot of Brilliant Stars here. And I'm pretty sure we've seen all of these already. Oh, we haven't seen this Escavalier, but I already have that one. Milcery, Nose Pass, Snorunt, a Baltoy. And that's all for that pile. It was a lot more Brilliant Stars. A lot of that one had a lot of Sun Moon though. A little bit of Astral Radiance. What else? Here's this one. There's a Sun and Moon, not Sun and Moon, a Sword and Shield base set Eevee right at the top. Let's get this out of its wrapper. I'm gonna have to split this one up too. Starting with this. Here is a Lost Origin Inkay, a Rhyhorn, Silver Tempest Ferrothorn, Silver Tempest Donphan, Duosion, Ponyta. That's a pretty cute Ponyta. Another Combee. There is another Ducklet. I think we've seen that one before. That goes over there actually. A Blipbug. Dracloak. Look at this one. This one has a pretty cool city background. Goes there. Iskin goes... Oh, wait. Actually, that goes over here. That is a Carbink. This one's weird. Look at that. It's like an Executioner's mask. It's a panic mask. Another Dratini. Feebas, a Phanpy, a Litten, a Rufflet, a Cobalion, Bronzer, Sudowoodo. Oh, hey, this is a cute Beldum. I don't think I've ever see like the metal Pokemon in green environments. That's neat. This is Vivid Voltage. Where's the Vivid Voltage pile? Oh, there it is. It's by my elbow. Cool Mimikyu. Whoops, I dropped the Spiritomb. What is it from? It is another Brilliant Stars one. Here is a Vivid Voltage Execute, a Vivid Voltage Swoobat, Lost Origin Electrike. I actually don't know if I have that one, and I think I opened a bit of Lost Origin when it was still around. Baltoy, that's another Brilliant Stars. Where's my Brilliant Stars pile? Keep having to make new Brilliant Stars piles. Kind of does look like what? Oh, wait. What did I say? Oh, right, the Executioner's Mask. The latency confuses me. Hitmontop. Hunting Gloves. I don't think I had this one, actually. Really cool Onyx. This is Fusion Strike, which goes over there. Ambipom. Abomasnow. I don't think I had that one. And another damage pump. I like having damage pumps. I don't know when the Pokemon started doing ETBs. I know they've been around since at least the X and Y era, though. Because I've seen, actually, it's probably been around since Black and White, because I remember seeing, or, no. ETB stands for, Elite Trainer Box, which is one of the things that, that Pokemon cards come in. If you remember last time, I was using a couple ETB boxes to organize the energy cards into. Here's a Vivid Voltage Eevee, Vivid Voltage Trubbish, Shuppet. I like Shuppet. Shuppet's a cool one, and it's also fun to say Shuppet. Choodle, another Riolu, Loudred. Fun part about this is I have like next to nothing Vivid Voltage. Go-Go, another Brilliant Stars, more Brilliant Stars, bunch of Brilliant Stars. There's Lost Origin, but more Brilliant Stars. Oh, hey, look. This was from Pokemon Go. Oh, whoops. Where'd it go? I remember seeing an ETB for the set Ancient Origins, and I know Ancient Origins is like a fairly old set already. I'm pretty sure it's X and Y, but it might be Black and White. Anyways, I dropped this Charmander. It's from Pokemon Go, the set. That is like the only Pokemon Go card we've seen so far. Here is another Spinarak. A Jigglypuff. Look at this Jigglypuff. It looks like it just got kickballed. Mainfu. Lost Origin Snover. Another Rhyhorn. We've seen that one quite a few times. An Apom. Roselia. Mainshao. Lake Acuity. It's a location in one of the games. Lumineon. Oh, hey, look, this is another Sun and Moon era one. And this is just Silver Tempest again. Oddish. Oh, look at this Luxray. We've seen a few Shinx, and there's a Luxray. I don't think we've seen a single Luxio. Everything's a mess. Brilliant Stars is Luxray. I actually don't think I had that one. Another Wooper. Oh, wait a second. This is Vivid Voltage. Is that the only Sword Shield base set one we've seen? I almost always get the set symbols for Vivid Voltage and Sword and Shield base set confused because they look so similar. They both have like wings off the side. There's a Talo, Woobat. Here's Alistair. Alistair's a cool name. Rocky Helmet. Adelmise. Another Brilliant Stars one. Chilling Rain. Chilling Rain Ghastly. This is a pretty cool one. Where is that goes there? Here is another Snom. And here is another Impidimp. I think we've seen like 4 different Impidimps today. They made a lot of different Impidimps. It's Poniard. Sigilif. Another Impidimp. It's a Brilliant Stars Impidimp. Litleo. Ghastly. Ducklet. Brilliant Stars. Oh, hey. Brilliant Stars. Here's a Hippowdon. This one's from Evolving Skies. Where'd I put Evolving Skies? Okay, this is also Brilliant Stars. That goes there. There's the Evolving Skies pile. And here's a Vulpix from Silver Tempest. And a Sobble from Chilling Rain. Set all the rest of this Brilliant Stars stuff over here. A couple Astral Radiance cards too. And we still have quite a few of these to go through. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the 2 small ones. I have to start rushing through these a little before it gets too late. Okay, starting with some Astral Radiance stuff. Astral Radiance. Here's an Electrode from earlier, some super effective glasses. Bronzong. Quillfish. I have like almost 2 pages full of this exact Quillfish. I got it so much when I was opening Astral Radiance stuff. This is all Astral Radiance stuff so far. Mischievous. This is actually a pretty cool Mischievous. Poniard. It's Growlithe. It's also a pretty cool Leafeon. The set Astral Radiance is based very heavily off the Pokemon game, Pokemon Legends Arceus, and a lot of these cards actually feature both characters and locations from the game, which I think is cool. Like I'm pretty sure this is a location from the game. Rowlet. Oh hey, this is another Primal Clash card. That's a pretty old one. It is from 2015. And back to Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance. Another cool Scyther. Also Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance. Thievul. Gardenia's Vigor. Whiscash. Temple of Sinnoh. A Barboach. A Mischievous. Sneasel. Routes. A Magnemite. Cranidos. Sweet Honey. Ursaring. Poniard. I see another Pokemon Go one. Here's Spark. Good old Spark. Steelix. Here's another Pokemon Go one. Pretty sure I have all the base set Pokemon Go. Like, not all of them, but most of the ones that are like easy to get. Like this Ariados. Elisa's Sparkle. This is a Fusion Strike one. Another Oshawott from Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance. Apom from Pokemon Go. Wait, hold on. I don't recognize that Apom. There's no way I didn't have the Apom. I don't recognize it though. That's funny. Here's a few Pokemon Go. Magikarp. Melton. A Bibarel. Oh, wow. This is a really cool card. Look at this. This is another one from Primal Clash. And there's a really cool one coming up. Look at this Bidoof. This is super cool. This is I don't know what this is called, but back during X and Y, every now and again in a set there'd be these cards where where the art is taking up like half the card. It's really cool. Glad to get something like that here. Oh wait, actually this goes there. That goes there. And we have another one from Primal Clash. Ooh, more Primal Clash stuff. Oh, this is really cool. Illumies. Is this Tomokazu? This is a Tomokazu Kamaya card. Here's a really simple looking Bunnelby. Clamperl. Oh, this is a really cool Clamperl. And back to Pokemon Go. Magikarp. Pidove. Wimpod. A Bidoof. Charmander. And that's it for that pile. Oh, wow. That one had a lot of cool stuff. That's the Sceptile, the Clamperl, the Bidoof, surprisingly. It's a pretty cool Bidoof. Good God, a lot more Astral Radiance. Oh God, that's gonna be annoying to put in the binder later. Let's go through this one. Another huge stack. Get that open. See more Silver Tempest. I'm gonna have to split this pile up too. Alright. Starting with this Phantom from Lost Origin. Oh hey. This Keldeo from Silver Tempest. I don't think I had this one. A Leafy Camo Puncho. Slurpuff. Lance. Golbat. Makuhita. An Electric. A Murkrow. Gastrodon. Haunter. This one's falling off. A Magnemite from Astral Radiance. Lidiba. This is a pretty cute Lidiba. From Chilling Reign. Porygon, Chilling Reign. Swirlix, Chilling Reign. Okay, there's a lot of Chilling Reign stuff. Chilling Reign is another one that I haven't really collected for because I never really got the chance. Fog Crystal, that's funny. Brawly, there's something there. Brawly. A Celio. Snorant, again. Oh, wait, we're back to Brilliant Stars. Oh, man. Okay. Nosepass, Brilliant Stars, Dedenne, Cubchoo, Shinx, Cafe Master, Monferno, Gloria. It's all Brilliant Stars. Astral Radiance, Hippowdon. Really cute Esper. This one is this was made of yarn. Whoops. Oh wow. Okay. Staryu. This one's also from Sun and Moon. But look, Fairy Energy. Fairy Energy hasn't existed since not Fairy Energy. A Fairy type Pokemon. This Fairy type hasn't existed since the end of Sun and Moon, which is exactly where this one's from. I'm still not entirely sure which set it's from. I'm fairly certain that it's Shining Fates, but I have no idea. Oh yeah, actually I do have an idea. Shining Fates was a really small set. The main set was really small, and this only has a couple this only goes up to 68. Patillo, Silver Tempest, Pikachu, Growlithe, Clink, Wailmer, what is this called? A Litleo. Keep forgetting Litleo's name. Ghastly, another Ducklet, Kamado again. Ooh, look at this Shuckle. Shuckle's funny. Shuckle's another one that I want to start a collection for. It's really funny though because Shuckle has like one relatively expensive card, and I'm pretty sure it's only because it's a Rainbow Rare. Oh, and look at this Metal Energy. This is actually really cool. I have no idea when this Metal Energy is from. Actually, yes, I do. It says here it's from 2016, and that's the generation set symbol. That's neat. That's not one I had. And, ooh, looks like we have more generation stuff. That is Growlithe. Look at this Ghastly. This is, creepy. 3 of which one? The, it's pretty behind for me. I have no idea which 3 it could be. 3 Ghastly. Generations Charmander. Generations Rattata. Generations Misty's Determination. And we're back to the normal stuff. Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance. More Astral Radiance. This is all of this is Astral Radiance. And I put that there. And I put those there. The anchor looking Pokemon. Oh, okay. The Dalmise. Here's another Charmander from Vivid Voltage. Finian from Lost Origin. Ooh. Fairy Charm Yubi. Ultra Beast, I assume Yubi stands for. This is another one from Team Up. It's either Team Up or Unbroken Bonds. I'm not sure which one. War Turtle. And Brilliant Stars. Vivid Voltage. Vivid Voltage. Eevee. He does look haunting. That is true. Trapinch from Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars. Good God. Why is there so much Brilliant Stars? This is all Brilliant Stars. That's, and this is all Astral Radiance. Silene. I don't think we've seen Silene today. Azelf. Gardenia's Vigor. Oh, Pupitar. This is also Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon Ponyta. Tentacle. And back to Fusion Strike. Where's the Fusion Strike stuff? There it is. Zarude. Zarude's a weird one for me. I don't know why. It's off-putting to me. Delcatty. That it goes there. Another Vivid Voltage Wooper. And Astral Radiance, Astral Radiance, Astral Radiance. A lot of Astral Radiance right here. Oh, actually, this Clobbopus is from Vivid Voltage. Some people just want stars to have a lot of intelligence. Wixie. Energy Lotto. Hisuian Overquill. That's all Astral Radiance. Seal. That's Lost Origin. Smeargle. There's a Silver Tempest. Lydon Silver Tempest. Betiliel Silver Tempest. Is this all Silver Tempest? Ooh, Frostless. I don't think I had this one, actually. Araquanid. Stonejourner. And there's that pile, which had quite a bit more Brilliant Stars and Astral Radiance. That one actually had a decent amount of Sun and Moon stuff, which is pretty neat. Not too much black and white. I thought there'd be at least a few black and white cards. Hold on, just 1 second. Be fine. Still have a couple more of these. Get this out of here. This one has a Shining Fates one up top. Oh, is it? That's cool. I liked Pokemon very briefly during the Sun and Moon era, but not enough to like really collect any of the cards. Hold, another Spinnerack. Third different Spinnerack for the day. This one's from Shining Fates. Oh wait, no. I keep saying Shining Fates. The other one with that I keep saying Shining Fates for is Hidden Fates, not Shining Fates. These ones are Shining Fates. I'm pretty sure I have most of these actually. Rusted Sword, Vivid Voltage Nikita, Pick-a-Peck, Puchiana, a Rockruff that we saw earlier, Blitzel with its little head crest sticking up, a Nuzleaf, another one of those baths, an Arc Phone, a Medicham, Misfortune Sisters, C-Dot, Slugma, Pinamo. A lot of this is Lost Origin. I think we've seen a lot of Lost Origin cards already too. Minfu, Combi. Those are Lost Origin. This is Astral Radiance, which we have definitely seen a lot of. Yeah, Litten and Rockruff are good ones from Sun and Moon. Switch cart. Wixie. Ooh, hold on. Yeah, it's getting messy again with all the new sets getting introduced. There's more Brilliant Stars. That's all Brilliant Stars. Ooh, Hiswin Zoroa. Hiswin Zoroa and Hiswin Zoroark are some of my favorites introduced during Sword and Shield. Also, look at this. It's Pandora's Box. Box of Disaster. A Seadra. Riley. Some Phalanx. Poliwag. Oddish. This one Growlithe. C-Dot. I believe those are all ones we've seen today. Piles are getting all messed up. Alright, first, before we look at any more, I want to fix some of these piles again. They are getting messy. Is Drampa seriously the only base set card we've seen? Quite a few Evolving Skies. Okay. Pharaoh Seed. Zoroa. Not the Pandora's Box. I'm pretty sure I collected a decent amount of Silver Tempest, Lost Origin, and Brilliant Stars, but not like a lot. And I'm pretty sure I've gotten enough new ones that they're not going to fit in my Sword and Shield binder anymore. So I'm going to have to upgrade them, which I kind of didn't want to do because it took like an entire day just to get them inside the binder to begin with. Vivid Voltage Skiddo, Bronzor, and a Silver Tempest Norrend. Let's see. Eevee. This one also has an Astral Radiance card at the top. Kind of difficult to get these out of their wrappers. Oh, hey, wait. Actually, I have a stack of cards over here still. Silver Tempest. Vulpix. Fletchling. Pharisee. Ooh. I definitely didn't have this one before. Oh, hey. Ooh, that's definitely an XMY. I'm not even sure. I think this is Fates Collide. This is a Fates Collide card. That's neat. Super Scoop Up. A Masquerain. I like this Masquerain. Bill's Maintenance. And back to Astral Radiance. I don't think I had this right. Yeah, I'm definitely getting enough Sword and Shield stuff that I'm going to have to upgrade the things. That binder's already massive. 2 more stacks. 1, 2, 3 more stacks. 4 more stacks. 4 more stacks plus the 2 small ones. Okay. I'll start rushing through a little more. Fusion Strike. Silver Tempest. Silver Tempest. A lot more Silver Tempest. Lost Origin Cascade. That's by Gosen. That's another one of my favorite artists. Where this Silver Tempest, Ducklet, Teddy Ursa, Astral Radiance, Mighty Anna. I don't think I had the Mighty Anna actually. Yon Mega, Gapejaw Bog. Gapejaw Bog is another funny one. Anytime you add a Pokemon to the field, it instantly takes damage, including yours. More Astral Radiance, Nidoran and Male from Generations. A lot of Generations cards, which is really cool. Generations is definitely not one that I had a chance to collect. Growlithe. This is all Lost Origin. I think this is all stuff we've seen too. Thornton. Good old Thornton. I don't think I had this Roserade either. You didn't have that one. No. Organizing my binder could actually be another stream unto itself, I think. I just need to order the upgraded binder. I know of one that fits like 1,200 cards. I might consider getting that one. Fusion Strike. A lot of Fusion Strike again. Dancer. Okay. There's the leftover pile that I forgot about. Here is part of the new pile. It is Astral Radiance. Astral Radiance. That's Astral Radiance. So much Astral Radiance. Ooh, Regieleki. Regieleki's a cool one. Impidimp. That's Brilliant Stars, actually. Brilliant Stars. Astral Radiance. That's all Astral Radiance there. More Brilliant Stars. Is this pile just all Astral Radiance and Brilliant Stars? No. There is a Fusion Strike Phalanx. And then it immediately goes back into Astral Radiance and Brilliant Stars. This is all Astral Radiance and Brilliant Stars except for this Charmeleon, which is Pokemon Go. There's a Fusion Strike 1. We've seen that one though. Primeape. These are both Fusion Strike 1s that we've seen. Astral Radiance. This is all Astral Radiance. This is all Astral Radiance except the ones back here. Here is some more Pokemon Go. Good God. Wow, that is a lot of Astral Radiance, actually. Yeah, no, you're right. Astral Radiance and Brilliant Stars have been the most abundant by far. Oh wait, did my camera get knocked? Oh, darn it. This is annoying. There we go. That should be a little better. When did that happen? Anyway. Here. This is Battle Styles. Whoops. There we go. That's easier. Battle Styles, Pachirisu. Where's the Battle Styles pile? We haven't needed it in forever. Hold on, these next couple seem like Battle Styles. I want to get them. Okay, there we go. Mainfu. Another Baltoy. I feel like we've seen a lot of Baltoys today. Galarian Mr. Mime. More Brilliant Stars. Lost Origin. Brilliant Stars. Lost Origin. Battle Styles. Hold on. I didn't show that one off well enough. Here is a Battle Styles Claydol. More Brilliant Stars. Some Fusion Strike. Thinking chord. Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike. Some more Fusion Strike. Oh, I haven't seen this Pantier. So another Fusion Strike. And wouldn't you know it, more battle style. I mean, Brilliant Stars. Couple Lost Origin ones that we've seen. A lot more Astral Radiance. Oh, hey, this is another Primal Clash card. Hold on. Here is another Primal Clash. That's Primal Clash 2. Quite a few Primal Clash ones overall. Feels like from X and Y, we're mostly getting Primal Clash and Generations. Here's more Lost Origin. Silver Tempest, Fusion Strike, and Lost Origin have also been pretty high, all things considered. Hoping for a little more early Sword and Shield rather than late Sword and Shield. Since late Sword and Shield is definitely the one that I've actually collected the most for. Astral Radiance, lot of this is all just Astral Radiance here. All this is Astral Radiance. Except this one. This is Primal Clash. Behold, Primal Clash Spinda. That one's pretty cool. I have a closer look at those later, actually. Brilliant Stars. Meowth. Here's a few more Fusion Strike ones. I think we've seen a lot of these already, though. Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike Melton. Fusion Strike Sandygas. I don't think we've seen that one, actually. Plusle. Hey, Luxio. I think that's the first Luxio we've seen, even though we've seen like a dozen Shinx. And at least one Luxray. Brilliant Stars, though. And we're almost there. Still a few more, though. I feel like all of the 1,200, like almost half of them have been Brilliant Stars. Okay. Burmy. Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars. Breloom. This is Brilliant Stars, but I'm setting it off to the side. I need Mushroom Pokemon. Vivid Voltage Swoobat. Don't think we've seen that one yet. Definitely seen this Loudred. Not sure if we've seen this Substreka, though. Lost Origin. Lost Origin. Lost Origin. A lot of Lost Origin stuff here. Some more Heracross. Yeah, where does this go? This goes there. Astral Radiance. More Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars. Oh, hey, look at this Barraskewda. I don't think we've seen this one yet. I keep forgetting where my Fusion Strike pile is. There's another Astral Radiance card. Another Brilliant Stars. So, this is all Brilliant Stars. Quick Ball. This is a pretty detailed Pokeball, things considered. I don't think they get that detailed with the ball cards that much. Muck. More Brilliant Stars. This is all Brilliant Stars. This is all Brilliant Stars here. All of this is Brilliant Stars. Oh my god, how much Brilliant Stars did the guy have? That's all Brilliant Stars. That entire section there was Brilliant Stars. Still have this part of that pile. Some Fusion Strike. Looks like this section's Fusion Strike. Fusion Strike Clawitzer. Fusion Strike Sliggoo. And we're back to Brilliant Stars. All this is Brilliant Stars. Oh, looks like we have something. A Vivid Voltage Ninkata. A Battle VIP pass from Fusion Strike. A little bit of Lost Origin here. Let's see. Hunter. Lost Origin. More Brilliant Stars. A few more Lost Origins. Pretty cool. Another Vivid Voltage. Another Vivid Voltage. Whoops. Silver Tempest. I think we've seen a lot of the Silver Tempest ones too. Here's one for another one from Vivid Voltage. Ooh, this is a really cute cottony. This is another one by Mizue. I like their art style. I don't think I've seen much of their art style though. Or maybe it's just because I haven't paid attention. Just a few more Vivid Voltage ones. Pick a peck. Halo. Oh, wait, actually Swellow. League Staff. Vivid Voltage. Vivid Voltage. I'm certain like half of this is Brilliant Stars. Pile is huge. Way off camera, but it is massive. The Silver Tempest Fusion Strike ones seem fairly similar to one another. Let me get these off to the side more so they're not in the way. Decent amount of Vivid Voltage too. Not much base Sword and Shield, weirdly enough. I kind of expected a little more of that. This card is the one Sword and Shield one, and it's barely visible in camera. A little bit of Pokemon Go, too. Barely any Shining Fates. Okay. Here is our second... Yeah, Brilliant Stars pack, trying to reach for the stars. Hold on. After the end of, towards the end of this, I'll bring out the stack. It is tall. I'm pretty sure it has more Brilliant Stars cards than I have in my current collection of Brilliant Stars. Okay. Second to last pile that isn't one of the super small ones. Okay. Fusion Strike. Astral Radiance, Silver Tempest, Clobbopus, that's Fusion Strike, Dynamo Fusion Strike, Zoro Fusion Strike, couple Silver Tempest ones here. Seen a lot of Silver Tempest. That's all Silver Tempest there. Silver Tempest is one I wished I opened just a little bit more. I don't remember getting a lot of Silver Tempest when it came out. I'm pretty sure when I first started collecting cards, like recently, it was like just after Fusion Strike, not Fusion, Silver Tempest as it came out. Somewhere around then. Lampent. It's another one by Kurdomitsu. Shuppet, Lost Origin. This is all Lost Origin here. Oh, Cramorant. Actually, I don't think I've seen this one. Cramorant is another bird Pokemon I don't really like for like any reason in particular. I don't know. Something about it bothers me. Oh, no wonder. Wonder it's harder to see the cards. Thinking the light got turned on. Really hard to manage the lighting on these. Gumi, Meditite, Squabit, Gligar, Phantom, and our first duplicate from Generations, which is this Weedle. And we're back to the normal Sword and Shield. So, let's just Silver Tempest. A lot more Silver Tempest. Oh, actually, have a little bit of we have a little Sun and Moon cards right here. I can get that Cramorant. So it's a weird one. I think these are also duplicates. Silver Tempest. Again. Minchino. This is another. We've seen this Charmander 3 times today. Where's my Vivid Voltage pile? Here is a Drowsy. Oh hey, a Staraptor. We saw the Starly and a couple of the Staravias, but not the Staraptor. Billion Stars. Astral Radiance, Togepi. Astral Radiance. Is this all Astral Radiance again? No. There's the Executioner's Mask from earlier. That's really funny, actually. You know, at some point I want to make master sets of the Pokemon that I just absolutely despise. My least favorite Pokemon is Bruxish. What's your least favorite Pokemon? Murderer Mask. Fusion Strike, Galarian, Darumaka. This one's cool. This Vivid Voltage Flareon. Whoops. Oh, whoops. I keep putting the Lost Origin in the Vivid Voltage pile. Oh, hold on. I have to fix that. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. It wasn't that bad. That's fair. I don't hate that many either, but like the ones that I don't like, I don't like. Like these are Fusion Strike. I confused myself. Where's my Vivid Voltage? Where's my pile? Am I done with that pile? No, there it is. Get these out of here. I've confused myself. Where's all this? Where am I putting all the stacks? That's really funny. Probopass is also. I used to not like Probopass, but it's kind of grown on me recently. It's a weird mustache. This is Silver Tempest. There we go. One before. You don't like Nosepass? That's unfortunate. NDD, Phanpy, Sunkern. This is all Silver Tempest here. Ooh, look at this Ninetales though. Alolan Raichu is good. Alolan Raichu is definitely better than normal Raichu. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised they didn't make. I know that it's the mascot and all, but I'm surprised they didn't make an Alolan Pikachu and Pichu to go with the Alolan Raichu. Esper. Is this all? Is actually no? Okay, no, it's not. Lantern. This is Fusion Strike. NDD, Growlithe, Phalanx. I think we've seen a lot of the Fusion Strike ones already too. Definitely recognize a couple of these. Oh, Chilling Rain. Neat. Is this the third different Weedle? Monkey Dory? Oh yeah, I also don't like Monkey Dory. But look, this is like the Alolan Pikachu might make me like Pikachu. You don't like Pikachu? That's funny. Weedle. This is the third different Weedle we've seen today. I dropped some of the Vivid Voltage cards. Oh no, Flareon's on the floor. Hold on. I knocked the camera, darn it. Keep messing up the camera. That entire line agitates me. Fair enough. Gosh darn it, the camera got messed up when I tried to retrieve the Flareon. Oh, that makes it worse. There we go, that's a little better. Gosh darn, I can't believe I knocked it over. Anyway, Chilling Rain. Did I drop something else? No. Don't have much of this one. I think I mentioned that earlier. Hey, look, another Yukamori art. Probably should have started separating off some of hers, but I can do that later. Peony. Oh, hey, Gudra. Gosh darn it. Where am I putting all these? Fusion Strike Gudra. A Lost Origin Landorus. Another Cramorant. Mecha Retracted. Brilliant. Oh, hey, look at this Cursula. Forgot about Azumarill when we were talking about baby Pokemon. It's a really cool flip the mascot. Who needs the mascot? Gosh darn, I keep turning on the stinking light. Cool Fusion Strike card. There's another Cramorant. Araquanid. Oh, darn it, actually. We saw an Araquanid earlier. I should have separated that one off. Araquanid is another one of the ones I wanted to make a complete set of. Lost Origin. Lost Origin cards going. I think we've seen that Cramorant 3 times. Make it Meryl. What am I doing? Astral Radiance. Brilliant Stars. More Brilliant Stars. Keep bumping into stuff. Lost Origin, Lost Origin, Lost Origin. More Lost Origin. More Astral Radiance. Make Meryl the mascot. You know, back when Meryl was introduced, people called it a Pokemon, not a Pokemon, Pikachu clone. Or starting to mess it up again. There we go. They called it Peekaboo, which is really funny, I think. Here's a Dracloak and a Lantern. A lot more Silver Tempest than Astral Radiance. This is all Astral Radiance. A lot of Astral Radiance. A lot of Brilliant Stars. I kept messing up the piles. Lost Origin goes over here. Silver Tempest also goes over there. Okay. Lost Origin. Let's see. Okay. Here is the last one from the big piles. After this, there's only 2 small ones. Also like Eevee. Yeah, I feel like Eevee would have been such a better mascot for this game. It's like it's the evolution Pokemon. Like Pokemon is almost entirely about evolution and the typing, and they didn't make the Pokemon that evolves into a bunch of things with a bunch of different types the mascot. That's insanity. Anyways, look at this cute Vulpix from Primal Clash. And this Escape Rope from Primal Clash. a Whisk Primal Clash Wishgash, and a Primal Clash Dive Ball. Fusion Strike Breloom too. And a Hariyama. I like that Hariyama. Sneasel, Brilliant Stars. Another Drillbur from Primal Clash. A Electrike from Primal Clash. Hold on, the pile got messed up. Honedge. Tangela. This Tangela is familiar to me, and I don't know why. Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars. Whole bunch of Brilliant Stars. This Doublade is from Primal Clash, though. It's a pretty cool Doublade, too. This is Astral Radiance. This is Brilliant Stars again. This is some more Astral Radiance. This is Teammates from Primal Clash again. I think it's Primal. I keep saying Primal Clash. I actually don't know if it's from Primal Clash. Also, Freshwater set. This is a Primal Clash card, but we saw like the exact same thing earlier from Brilliant Stars. Slugma from Primal Clash. Trapinch. Spheal. This is a pretty cool Spheal. A lot of these are Primal Clash right here. Lombre. I think we saw this Lombre earlier. Combuskin. Another Freshwater set. Oh no! The pile. The pile of the old cards fell. There we go. Fixed it. Fusion Strike, Pancham. Fusion Strike, Wooloo. I think we've seen most of these already. Here's some. Oh, actually, we haven't seen this this Golem that's about to explode. You need clean water. You do need clean water. It's a good thing we have 3 packs of 6. Skaters Park. Beware. More Astral Radiance stuff. Here's another Metatite and another Drillbur. Oh, no way! I did not think I was going to get like any cards I was particularly after. I don't have the Shroomish, and I'm after Shroomish cards. Meryl. This is a Fairy type Meryl. That is really cool. Still Primal Clash. Primal Clash Corphish. That's cool. Astral Radiance. Here is a Nose Pass. A lot of Pokemon we're talking about recently. Water Pollution be hitting hard. More Brilliant Stars. Accidentally put an Astral Radiance in the Brilliant Stars pile. Fusion Strike Carvana. Yay for Shroomish. Got on a lot of Shroomish cards today, even if it's mostly villain duplicates. Astral Radiance. Silver Tempest Arcanine. Was it, who mentioned liking Arcanine? I feel like one of you mentioned liking Arcanine last time. This is a pretty cool Arcanine. Silver Tempest? Where's that go? That goes there for now. Fusion Strike, Darumaka, more Astral Radiance stuff. Meryl is a Fairy type. Yeah, Meryl's a Fairy type. Fairy Water. A Scroll for Battle Styles. Bisharp Battle Styles. Astral Radiance again. Vivid Voltage Mudbray. Definitely haven't seen that one today. Okay, I thought it was you who liked Arcanine. Pretty cool Arcanine. A fourth one of these Charmanders. Chatot. Chatot. Ooh, a Joltik. I like Joltik. I wish we got the matching Galvantula. That would have been nice. Electric. A Mightyena. Galarian Stunfisk. Who's Noah? Him on top. Another one of these Snoms. Impidimp. A Cufand. Another Yukamori one. Mudkip. Electric. I want to slap Mudkip's bald head. I think that'd make a fun sound. It's a really cool Victini. This one would have been a good holo, I think. Shauna. Oh, hey, look. This is a reverse holo actually. That's neat. By Dom. Dom's another one of my favorite artists. Where are we putting the Brilliant Star stuff? Oh, whoops, I've been putting the Astral Radiance in the Brilliant Stars pile. Here's a Motham. Oh, look, here's another freshwater set. This one's the Brilliant Stars version. Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars. A lot of Astral Radiance. This is all Astral Radiance. Okay. So that's the that's the main piles done. That's like the bulk. The bulk of the bulk. It gets, darn it, I keep knocking over the Vivid Voltage pile. Get hydrated. Get hydrated, stay hydrated. Hydrate before you dehydrate. Okay, so now we can do the really cool stuff. This pile in particular was protected, and this one is really small and has a really old card. So I think it'd be cool to do this one in reverse order instead of going from the top down. Yeah, I did know that. It's really funny that people complained about Hoenn having too much water. Okay. I'm pretty sure... Ooh, some of these are in sleeves. Hold on, let me separate these ones out further. That means that they're really cool, I think. Okay, let's see. Let me get some of this out so I can rest my elbows better. You're right, it would have had more water for Archie one. Okay, let's see. Starting off. Ooh. A reverse holo rare from base set Scarlet Violet. Next, a reverse holo from Fusion Strike. Reverse holo Muck from Brilliant Stars again. Next is, ooh, an older reverse holo. Look at the pattern on that. Isn't Hoenn an island? Yeah. They're all islands. This is Team Up, I think. Team Up or Unbroken Bonds, I forget. This one is another stinking pot helmet. This one's a reverse holo. Let's see. A reverse holo the Dusk Noir. This one's pretty cool. Okay, these seem to be mostly reverse holos. Reverse holo Monferno from Brilliant Stars. I don't really know. Yeah, Hoenn is an island. Let's see. And reverse holo Hermidem from Brilliant Stars. Okay, this is actually kind of hard to do. Okay. This is neat. This is from Fossil. That's a really, really old set. It's in pretty good condition too, all things considered. Where am I gonna set this one? I want to set this one off so that it stays nice. A really old energy too. A Fossil Ekans. A reverse holo Astral Radiance card. Oh, this one's a holo. A holo Decidui. And Kalos and Paldea were theorized. Yeah, they are theorized to be connected. Astral Radiance holo. Astral Radiance holo. Astral Radiance reverse holo. Scarlet Violet base set Honestly, I kind of expected a lot more A lot more Scarlet and Violet. So there's a Skeledirge. Wait, did we get 2 reverse holo Skeledirges? That's funny. Yeah. 2 reverse holo Skeledirges. Barboach reverse holo. Oh, hey, look, this is a celebrations card. Reverse holo Palkia. That's neat. I definitely barely have anything from Generations. Yveltal. Is this a normal holo? This is a normal holo. Pretty neat. A reverse holo Genesect. Genesect's another one I want to do a full collection for. I think there's like 1 or 2 that are kind of expensive, but then after those 2, they're not too bad. Infernape holo. And then a Sneasel reverse holo. Okay. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Oh, we also have the ones in sleeves. Okay. So this could be something pretty cool considering that these ones in particular were sleeved. First up, a Radiant Halucha. That's interesting. This is actually not... I collect Radiants. This is pretty neat. I have this one already, but still. Next is a... Oh my god. Oh wow. This is a first edition card. A first edition Jungle Seeking. Wow. It's in pretty good condition too. Wow. That's pretty neat. That's really cool. And oh wait, there was 4 more before the one sleeved. There is this Oddish from Jungle, another old card, a Super Potion, a Team Rocket Coughing, not showing that well, and a Pokedex from base set. That's the unlimited one. Wow, so this is like actually some pretty old cards. Hold on. It's kind of a mess. Put these over here. Okay, let's see what the last sleeve one is. Last sleeve one. A first edition Oddish from... I have no idea what set this is from, actually. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what set this is from. Maybe, not base set 2. I don't know. It's first edition, though. That's pretty cool. From the first print run of this set. Okay, that's neat. We still have 1 more pile to go through. This one in particular was really well protected. Nothing sleeved. Okay. So. Yeah, this one feels weird. We have a Fossil Sandslash. Another one of those Oddish, but this one's not first edition. A Spinarak from the same set. That's pretty neat. Voltorb from Team Rocket. A Coughing from Team Rocket. Mankey from Jungle. A Growlithe from base set. This one's a little rough. Fossil Slowpoke. A Iron Leaves EX. I think I have this one actually. And oh, it's a Rule Edge EX. Oh wow, this is actually one I would have been after. And I didn't have this one. That is pretty cool. Surprised that these ones weren't in sleeves. All right, that's everything. Okay, let's go. Before I leave, I did want to go over everything just real quick. So let me get these out of here. The real cool stuff. Okay, let's see. some hollows. So it was pretty disproportionate what we got. Here is, hold on, I need both hands to grab it. Here's the Brilliant Stars pile. I'm pretty sure this is like at least a quarter of everything. Can't even really see just how big it is. Then to follow that up, it is the Astro Radiance pile. Hold on. Is there any way I could show that off better? I don't think there is. It's also the Lost Origin and Silver Tempest piles. The Silver Tempest pile and Lost Origin one were fairly similar to one another. And the Fusion Strike too. But we did get like overwhelmingly Fusion Strike. Not overwhelming, like overwhelmingly Brilliant Stars, followed up by Astro Radiance, and then Lost Origin, Fusion Strike, and Brilliant Stars were basically tied. I mean, Silver Tempest. Oh, you can kind of see how big the stack is right there at the corner. And then we got a mix of Vivid Voltage, which is that one, much smaller than the one next to it, and a bunch of other early Sword and Shield stuff, notably Chilling Rain, that pile, Darkness Ablaze, Battle Styles, a little bit of Pokemon Go too, and a very small amount of Evolving Skies, Shining Fates, and one Sword and Shield base set. Then there's also, of course, the pile of interesting cards that we collected, including this Genesect, Shroomish, Breloom, Araquanid, another Breloom, Shuckle, a Parasect, Caterpie, Kingler, Fungus, Shiinotic, Cacturn, Wooper, Crawdont, and then these hollows: Palkia, Yveltal, Infernape, Sneasel, Arbok, two Skeledirges for some reason, a Fuecoco, Canceling Clone, Bastiodon, Decidueye. Actually, I don't think I had this Decidueye, funnily enough. I have the reverse hollow, but not the normal one. Zizu, Wormadam, Monferno. I don't think I had many of these reverse hollows either. It's a really cool one for Viridian Forest. Grimer, Adventurous Discovery. And, of course, we got our two big ultra rares right here and this Radiant Heatran. And a whole ton of Generations and Primal Clash and other older cards. So all in all, I think this was pretty cool. I did get a lot of cards I already had, but I also got a lot of other ones that I didn't have. So this was pretty fun going through, just checking everything. Thanks everybody for sticking around, and I hope to see you in the next one, because I think it'd be fun to do one of these every now and again. There's a lot of different Pokemon lots like this. I think next time though, I'd like to do one where it's just a bunch of the ultra rares. I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyways, I think that's it for tonight, since this has been going on for like 2 hours already. Hope everyone has a great night, and I hope to see you in the next one.